Y'all know I love me some Angel Reese, okay? I love her all day, every day, and twice on Sunday.
Angel Reese just wants it more than everyone else. That's it. Full stop. Her determination, her competitiveness, just how fierce she is in the post to get these boards, her ability to track the ball off the rim. She is an elite rebounder. She is unbelievable.
But what makes me love her is that she works hard. She the hardest worker on the floor. People can say what they want about her. They can call her names. They can say all the things about her, me bounds. They can say whatever they want about her. But she gonna out hustle 90% of the people on the floor. She gonna out hustle 90% of the people on the floor, on God.
Angel said at the beginning of the year, she was going after that Defensive Player of the Year award. And guess what? It looks like he's definitely in the running for it. Only thing you got to do is look at the stats. And we're talking about defense, not your overall points, not as far as assists. We're talking about as far as defense and defensive stats goes.
Say what you want. Argue with your mama. I don't care. So on July 13th, Atlanta played the LA Sparks. And Atlanta, as you know, was coming back from a losing streak, which I thought was kind of whack anyway, because they played one team like 3 times in a row. Like, that is so strange. Like, I get why you have to do it that way, but then it's just so whack, because if you haven't figured out the solution to beat that team, you can rack up a bunch of losses in one time. But let's talk about Angel Reese versus the LA Sparks. Atlanta wins 101-92, right? So they beat them basically by 9 points, right?
With numbers
Fantastic.
like this, she would definitely be all defensive team,
23
and
points,
she would definitely have a campaign
rebounds,
for the Defensive Player
3
of the Year. But let me know what you
and
think.
2 assists. And I just have to say this, and I hope my Angel Reese fans are in my chat. Y'all, we going to be going back and forth. 23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 assists. People spend their time. They get off work and they got their anti-Angel Reese comments, right? They taking their coffee break at work. They're on the Facebook making their Angel Reese comments, okay? They at the water cooler, like, she is on their mind, right? She is on their mind. And this young lady keeps on going and keeps on doing what she has to do. She was 7 for 11 shooting, 8 for 8 from the free throw line. I think that's 100%. I was a sociology major, so my math is a little fuzzy. I think that's 100%, right? She hit her 3rd pointer of the season. It was a corner 3. It wasn't beautiful. It still went in. The game tied 87-87, sparking a 9-0 run. Her coach, Carl Smesco, called it the payoff of months of practice court work. So just hear what I'm saying. Even if you didn't see the game is tied, right? She makes a 3-pointer. She hasn't been making a bunch of 3-pointers this season. She makes a 3-pointer, sparks the energy on the team, 9-0 run, right? This is her 16th. This game, her 23 points, 13 rebounds, is her 16th double-double of the season. It's the most in the WNBA. And the reason why I love her is because she knows the things, the negative things, the hate that she gets and this and that, and she gonna still come out and do this. So I always say, if she can deal with all the hate she deal with and still come out here and do what she do, why can't we do what we gotta do? I don't know what you do for a living. I don't know what you doing at home. I don't know what you doing at your job. But what I'm saying is, this girl comes out and she represents. And if you don't believe me about the hate and the shade that she gets, go to the Yasmin Shiraz Facebook page and look at any of my Angel Reese videos, of which I have many. Look at any of them and you will see I just have comment upon comment upon comment. And note, I've deleted a whole lot of them. Okay? And so this was her return from injury. She missed the prior game, July 11th versus Portland, with an ankle or foot issue. It snapped a stretch where the Dream had lost 6 of their last 7. I saw some highlights and so forth. In addition, She was so fired up. And I'm just saying, when your team is in the hole, this is who you want. This is who you want in the trenches with you. People can say what they want about Angel Reese. They can say what they want, but she's going to outwork 90% of the people on the floor. Argue with your mama on that. So all 5 Dream starters for this game scored in double figures for the fourth time this season. I have a video about the WNBA All-Star Game voting being rigged. And why am I saying that? Because of this stuff right here that we talking about. How's she getting 23 points, 13 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists, and she can't even be a starter? Make it make sense. How can all 5 Dream starters score in the double figures and we can't get any of them on the All-Star team unless a coach votes them in? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Now, we know because of the correction and because of the adjustment, Angel Reese, Alicia Gray, and Ryan Howard are all headed to the WNBA All-Star Game in Chicago, and that's happening on July 25th. But, you know, so many people have talked about her game, what it looks like, but you cannot look at Angel Reese in 2026 and not acknowledge her growth, her improvement, her hustle, her heart, her dedication to the game. And if you are able to do that, if you're able to deny all of that, you are blind and you are a fool. All right. So thank you so much. If you like these type of breakdowns, please check out my site, YasminBreakdown.com. And also go to my Patreon page, Support Independent Media. That's what we have given up on. BET Plus is gone. BET's owned by other people. If we do not support our own independent media, we can't be mad when we don't have any. All right, y'all. Peace and see you next time.